Thanks for joining us on our channel, Our Life in Guanajuato, Mexico. So today I'm headed out to the house to record for you guys and do an update, and I'm bringing Erasmo some lunch. And I thought I would make some rajas con queso guisado. And so I just thought I would show you what I do real quick. So I've been here for 2 years and I've been learning a lot about how to cook here in Mexico and to use the local ingredients. And I get a lot of my inspiration for cooking Mexican dishes on YouTube because I'm not around a lot of Mexicans or a lot of Mexican women cooking, unfortunately. So I go to YouTube. And then as I'm cooking and I get more comfortable with it, with the recipes that I follow, then I start doing my own thing or what my family is comfortable with, like spice level and salt and that kind of thing. So right now I am roasting poblano chilies. Here they are. They are almost ready. They're nice and roasted. You want them to get charred all the way around, and then I put them inside of a plastic bag for them to sweat, and then I just peel the skin off. Oh yeah, these look ready. I'm gonna take them off right now. And then I have some tomatoes that are soaking in vinegar water and a couple jalapenos. I have 5 tomatoes and 2 jalapenos. So I'm just gonna dry them off and then I'm gonna roast them. And I still have this big poblano that's not quite done yet, but I'm just gonna roast those. And then I'm cubing up some cheese right here into little cubes like this size, and I'm just gonna cut up the rest of this. All right, my roasted tomatoes are done. I have 5 roasted tomatoes. I'm just gonna throw into the blender after my 2 cloves of garlic. 2 roasted jalapenos for our spice level that we like. And then 5 tomatoes. And then I'm gonna blend it up. Blended up the tomatoes, jalapeno, garlic, put a couple pinches of salt in there, and then a dash of water, and I got the salsa. I sliced up 2 onions, and they're sauteing in a little bit of oil. I'm gonna sprinkle a little salt and pepper in that. And then all of my cheese is cubed up and ready to go in. So now I have my 3 bags of poblano peppers that are sweating right here. I'm going to open these up and peel off all of the roasted skin, and then I'm going to slice them into slices. I just like to take the skins off with a knife like this. And it's okay if you leave a little bit on, like if some of it didn't get roasted all the way, that's fine too. Gives it a little bit more flavor anyways. So here's some of my poblanos that I've done. So here is the poblanos after they're skinned. Then I just cut the top off like this. Discard that, and then here's my hole of my pepper. I just start slicing into slices. So I have long skinny slices, and then I cut that into 3s, so like bite-sized pieces. And now I'm going to bring these over to my pot. Come with me. And inside of my pot is my sauteed onions and my poblanos. Alright, so I got the poblanos in with my onions. The poblanos obviously are already cooked and roasted, so I just stir it up because my onions are already done too. And then I'm going to add the salsa. And I'm gonna let that warm up and come to a boil just because I have a little bit more liquid than I want. It's supposed to be really saucy, but it's kind of watery too. I added just a tad too much water in my blender. It's really easy to fix. Just turn up your fire and bring it to a boil. And then after it comes to a boil, then I'm gonna add the cheese. I forgot to talk about what kind of cheese. So you can use any melting cheese really. You can use a queso fresco or a Oaxaca cheese or a panela. Really, any cheese tastes good in there. We're not gonna melt the cheese when we put it in per se. It's not gonna be like all melted like a sauce. We're gonna leave them nice and chunky. Also, the poblanos are not spicy. For anybody that is worried about that, poblano peppers are really, really mild. And I take the stem and the veins out and all of the seeds out as well too. So it's not a spicy dish. And actually this is one of my favorite guisados here in Guanajuato, Mexico. When we go out for gorditas or sopes, I always look for the rajas con queso. It's my favorite. It's already coming to a boil. It has so much flavor. It's really, really good. Don't forget to salt and pepper to taste. And I think it's up to a good enough boil. I'm gonna add the cheese. All right, I've added the cheese and now I'm gonna cook it until the cheese just starts to get soft, but stays in clumps or in squares. And then it'll be ready. Like I said, this is one of my favorite dishes. So if you want a real taste of Mexico, make this dish. And then I will put it on top of a sope or inside a gordita or even in just a corn tortilla. I'm gonna heat one up and taste it. And it's all ready. I'll show you what it looks like. Super quick. As soon as you add the cheese, don't melt it too much. But there it is. I don't know if you can see it. It's really good. Here, I'll show you when I'm pouring it into my bowl. I'm gonna have a tortilla. I'm gonna have a taco. There it is with the queso. Super cheesy. Add some more. And some of the sauce. And I already know that I'm gonna love it. Like I said, one of my favorites here in Mexico. So good. Really, really good. So I just wanted to share a recipe for one of my favorite guisados here in Guanajuato, Mexico. Thank you for joining us on our channel, Our Life in Guanajuato, Mexico. I'm going to bring this out to the guys for lunch and check out the house and see how it's going. And the little kids are going to run around and play for a while and burn off some energy. And then we're gonna come home. No English classes or anything today. Today is Friday. So we all hope that you have an amazing Friday and a wonderful weekend with family. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Adios, amigos.